Live from New York City, it's the Wendy Williams Show. Today, things are heating up as Wendy breaks down all of the hottest topics. And Good Morning America host Robin Roberts is here, talking the latest headlines and her exclusive interview with American Sniper wife Taya Kyle. Plus, we've got the freshest beauty picks for spring to help you really shine this season. Now, here's Wendy.
Welcome to the show. Thanks for watching. Say hello to my people. My co-host. Looking fantastic. I'm doing great. How you doing? Let's get started. It's time for Hot Topics. Don't you just love a good Friday? I'm going to be in Atlanta this weekend at their big women's empowerment. So shout out to everyone in the ATL. I'll see you on Sunday. Okay, we have to talk Taylor Swift and her new boyfriend, Calvin Harris. I'm telling you, I don't like this guy for her, and here's another reason. Reportedly, she doesn't fit in with his friends. Now, mind you, I'm one of these people, I don't really care what my friends feel about my man, and only this much do I care about how my parents feel, because, well, no, they love him, but I'm saying, in the beginning, they didn't. Like, who is this that you're bringing home? You know what I mean? But when you're young, like Taylor, I think the friendship circle is really important. The problem with these two is that they're so opposite. We never see her falling out of clubs, but he makes his life as an international DJ. Remember, I was telling you, he's worth like 50 million. How much is he worth? $100 million. Yeah. 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 But she's got her own money, so she's not thinking about that, you know? He's playing that techno music that drives me crazy. I don't even I don't picture her fitting in that crowd. I don't picture her listening to that music. In my mind, she goes home and she puts on Adele or Lorde or you know, some country music or something like that. And she likes to do, and there's nothing wrong with the way Taylor Swift acts, you know. It's very refreshing these days because young people are so out of control. As a matter of fact, when we were all younger, we were out of control. I was no Taylor Swift. Okay? But she likes to go antiquing. And look, there she is antiquing. And there's nothing wrong with that. She also likes to hang out with her cats, Meredith and Olivia. Yes. And when her friends come to her house, she likes to bake and cook for them. And there's nothing, like, again, this is what she likes to do, okay? Do you recognize that girl from Empire? The black girl? But that's what she likes to do with her friends, and he has a residency right now someplace, you know, far away, so they barely see each other, and then she's about to go on world tour, and I picture her starting promptly at 7:30, okay? The tour's promptly over by 9:30. She's in bed by 10 o'clock with some hot cocoa and the 10 o'clock news on. You know? But I also feel like, you know, when you get a boyfriend or a girlfriend that your friends fade to the back anyway because you throw yourself into your relationship. I'm that girl. I'm that girl. Are you that? Clap if you're that girl. A lot of girls say they're not that girl just because they're scared to admit their truth. But the fact of the matter is that once you're booed up, your friends are way back there. And you're way back there. Sorry. That's how I feel. Anyway, so speaking of men, Sandra Bullock is giving up on men. Yep. And now she's into... No, I'm playing. No, she's the one she talked to, I think, People magazine. And she said she's given up on men. She hasn't had any luck with men since her divorce from Jesse back in 2010. Well, you remember what he did to her. Kicked her back in, cheated like a wild deer. But you know what? Sandra, not for nothing, that was 5 years ago. Are you serious? You're still wearing the scars from this relationship on the outside? I mean, after something like that happens to you, you know, I guess you're never the same, you're scarred, but don't wear it on the outside, because I no longer feel sorry for her. I feel like you're 50 years old, Sandra, and as a 50-year-old in the sisterhood, I can tell you, use it or lose it, girl. Okay? I think that, you know, and she says, you know, she wants to throw herself into Louis, her son, because that's the only man in her life that she can love unconditionally. So she's looking for unconditional love in a boyfriend or something like that. She said she'd never get married again, too. All right, here's my thing about kids, and I'm a mom, but I can tell you, to throw yourself into your kids solely, and this is for all of us, and not take care of yourself, are you out of your mind? Like, are you out of your mind? Here's how this game works. When you have kids, here's how the game works. A little happiness for you, and a little happiness for me. 2 for you, 2 for me. Okay? And I don't think that that's selfish to say as a mom. You know, I think that that's realistic, you know? And also, this thing about unconditional love, the only people, in my opinion, that you love unconditionally are your kids, because there's a condition on your spouse. Okay? There is a condition. So when we say that we love unconditionally, be careful about saying that. I think that, you know, and even kids, I think that parents love their kids unconditionally to a certain point. And then sometimes in mother and father and kids relationships, like when you get to be older, you know, 35, 40, 50, you do something so horrible that your mom no longer loves you unconditionally. So even that can be splintered and fractioned. But for the most part, I think that there's condition on sisters. Like, once you get older, there's condition on brothers, there's conditions on boyfriends and whatnot. Unconditionally means you can do anything and I will still love you. No, that's reserved for kids. Right? And Sandra, back to you. You can be a mom and still date. I think that because what happens is kids like to see their moms happy. I mean, you know, they don't want to see, you know, a parade of men in your bedroom, but they like to see their moms happy. And I think that for moms who just throw themselves into their kids and forget about themselves, listen, your kid is going to leave for college at some point. And when they leave the house, you will not be at the college campus bugging him every day, okay? And then when he gets a girlfriend and wants to take her to Jamaica, you want to tag along, like you know, like the needy moms who just needy. Anyway, Sandra, use it or lose it, sister, and rethink this whole man thing. I'm multitasking. While we're doing the show, Andrew, my show photographer, is here. He's down on his knees, so every once in a while, if you see me do something awkward, Skanky edges. So weird. Look, good morning, Teresa. Good morning, inmates. How you doing? It's time for a Teresa update. Hit it! Well, Teresa, remember when she first got to the joint? She was, she cried every day, and she was frightened for her life. Well, she's turned that around. Teresa is officially running the yard. Yes, 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 yes. So good. Okay. Her lawyer just revealed that she now is teaching exercise and classes, yep, and she runs the kitchen. Yes. I think that's terrific. You know, she has that ability in her. We've seen it, I mean, we've seen her be real weak on The Housewives, but if you squint, you can see she, like, I wasn't, you know, if you squint through the week that we think that we see, I could see strength in Teresa, and this makes perfect sense, because she's exercising every day, and so she's teaching the classes, and she's a cook, and she's running the kitchen. I think that's great. Yeah. And this is going to give her a bigger backbone for when she gets out to run Joe, as opposed to Joe run her. And I hope she divorces him. I mean, what's the point? He's going to serve 7 years himself. It's his fault that she's in there now. Because, of course, she didn't know anything about it. Anyway, Teresa, good for you. You know what? She's going to be released from prison on Wednesday, December 23rd, right before Christmas. Isn't that terrific? And then what I was thinking is that at some point, because she's going to be on house arrest until February. Oh, that's delightful. I mean, why do you think you work so hard when you come home after a hard day? Don't you look at whatever it is that your house is? I don't care whether it's a mattress in the middle of the floor. You worked hard for that. Don't you love being in the house? I mean, you know, there is no place on earth that I love more than being in the house. Being in the house, you know, and watching the day go by. It's even better if it smells like pine sol in there. Do you know what I mean? And she's on house arrest at a great time of year. Who wants to go outside in December, January, and February anyway? It's all cold. Right? And I don't know about you, but when the holidays come, I like break out in hives. I hate the shopping for people. Like, I hate, you know, what's everyone's sizes and going out and doing that kind of thing. I'm a gift card person, but, you know, now, because you can't go to the mall, Teresa, so, you know, you don't have to buy people Christmas gifts. It's so perfect. It's so perfect. Now, when you're on house arrest, do they put that lock around your ankle? Yeah. So you can't walk to the mailbox to get the mail?
Just the mailbox.
Perfect. That's what kids are for. Listen, I got no problem with that. So Teresa, in conclusion, will be free in 238 days. Yeah. Yeah, nice. So, Miley Cyrus might be getting back with her ex. And I'm not talking Patrick Schwarzenegger. I'm talking her ex-fiancé, Liam Hemsworth. You know, sometimes, you know, people have to break up, date others to get back together. But Miley's only 22 years old, and if this love was meant to be, I wish that they wouldn't get back together until she's maybe like 28 years old. He seems like a really calming force. I could be wrong, because looks can be deceiving. But he just seems like a real decent man and a calming force. And in my mind, the reason that in my mind, which is crowded with all kinds of nonsense. In my mind, the reason that they broke up to begin with is because of Miley. Because in my mind, all that twerking and jerking was way too much for this nice young man to handle. In my mind. Just everything is wrong. From the neck up, from the neck down, the phone, everything. So they're back together. So what does this mean? Does it mean that they're going to come out in public with this relationship? Does it mean that they're going to get re-engaged? I don't mind them coming out in public. I hope they don't get re-engaged. I still think it's too soon. You know, and I get that, you know, and you know what he said? He said he never stopped loving her. I know! I just don't want them to move too fast. Good luck. Ugh. The rapper Nelly is putting his... I know, I think he's sexy also. Anyway, he's putting out a new album. I know. Oh, down, girls, down. Wipe your bottom chin. Okay, look, he's putting out a new album, but it's not what you think. It's not rap music. The rap community, I think, is pretty much done with Nelly. I mean, can we talk real? He's hot, but he can't, yeah. No. But guess what? He's going to become a country artist. No, wait, now, hold on now. No. Wow, the crowd is throwing tomatoes. Okay, this is what you need to understand. He's already put out 2 very, very popular in the country community songs. One with,
Line.
Florida, Georgia line. With him, yes. Who is this again? Clint Black? Tim McGraw. This is Tim McGraw. And the great thing about Tim McGraw is that Tim McGraw is a country music royalty. So he's like already ushered Nelly in when they did that song together. And it was a huge song in the country community. And then he put out another big song in the country community. I forgot. Who did he perform with?
Florida Georgia Line. Cruise, it's called.
Oh, that's the name of a group?
Yeah.
Anyway, the point is that Nelly will see great success in the country music community. I predict. Yeah. So, you know, I was telling you that, you know, the other day about, you know, the different reality TV that I like. I don't much like the fighting ones. I like the, you know, like the $1 Million Listing and Millionaire Matchmaker and stuff like that. And I also told you that I love the Braxton sisters. So they're coming back. There's more drama. This season, look. This season, we're going to find out that one of the sisters has a huge secret. I don't know what it is, and neither do my people. But the tease is the hot clip of the day, so roll it.
What's happening?
Trina has been keeping this secret for months.
How you didn't tell us? Something is definitely going on, and it's not good. If they knew the whole truth, they would go absolutely ballistic.
When all is revealed,
I found out.
Is she pregnant?
All hell's gonna break loose.
can they pull it together? before the truth tears them apart.
You're fighting laying down. Screw you. You know what I'm capable of? I don't want everybody telling me what they think. Who the is everybody?
I'm concerned about Gabe's behavior.
Gabe scares the hell out of me. Don't go back.
And no one is ready for what happens next.
Right? Here's the thing. This will kick off their 4th season on reality TV, and I think that this season should be the last season. I'm going to tell you why. Because when you stay on reality TV too long, it tears marriages and families and people apart, and too much of your business is exposed to us. Now, we love being in people's business, because that's what we do. But I think that this should be the last season of that show. Something horrible is about to happen. Anyway, Braxton Family Values premieres May 21st at 9 o'clock on WeTV. And that's it for Hot Topics. But we've got more. Great show for you. Style and beauty expert Jen Bullock is here. She's going to show us the must-have products for spring, plus another Wendy watcher is going to have a chance to win up to $5,000. And we play Spring Cha-Ching. But up next, from Good Morning America, the lovely Robin Roberts is here. So don't go far. Mondays on Wendy mean one thing. I am well-rested and ready to deliver the hot topics. So let's go. And get huge deals on the perfect gifts for mom. Plus, we're putting the Cha-Ching in spring. You won $5,000.
Monday on an all-new Wendy.
Welcome back. So we love starting our day with our first guest on the #1 rated Good Morning America. And tonight you can watch her exclusive interview with the American Sniper widow, Taya Kyle. That's going to be a special episode of 2020. Please welcome one of the most trusted names in news, Robin Roberts. Finally, I know.
About time. Hey, everybody. Let me just, I got to tell her something right off the bat. Okay, when we're finished with the show at Good Morning America, we run backstage to watch you with the hot topics.
Oh.
Especially if there's something that's really had gone on, the night before.
Yeah.
Oh, we get our popcorn. We make sure we go to the
Like
bathroom.
Bruce or something.
Oh, yeah. Oh, we're like, oh, she's going to go.
Yeah.
And we're back there like, wait, I mean, really, we have to get all set because that's appointment TV.
But you want to know what's really crazy? That even news people get their news from Hot Topics. Thank you. I wanted to be a newscaster. But I wasn't. I felt like once I got to college and really started squinting and looking at the profession, I said I would not be able to rise to the occasion of
Why do you say that?
Of being, because I can't be decent all the time. Okay.
That's what we love about you. But that's what we love about you.
So I either wanted to go into radio or TV news. And
girl, I used to listen to you on the radio.
Yeah.
I would just say, please don't say my name. Please don't say my name. Please don't. No, Robin.
Robin, let me give you some shoe camp. Okay. Put your feet right there.
Okay.
Robin. Here's the thing. Are you...
Peekaboo, peekaboo.
Are you a fashion girl?
I am now. Girl, because I worked at ESPN, loved ESPN.
Yeah.
Was there for 15 years, wore the same pair of earrings. For 15 years, no one said anything.
Right.
Wore those same pair of earrings 2 days in a row on Good Morning America.
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
So, and I realized that is part of it. So I have a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Fun with it.
The lashes and the fashions and all that stuff.
All that.
That's nice. Congratulations, by the way, GMA #1. #1.
Thank you. Oh, look at. I love that team. George.
I love all you all as well.
Michael, Lara, Ginger, Amy.
Me too.
It's a great group.
Yeah, they've all been here, as a matter of fact.
Yeah.
I think. Yeah, most of them. Anyway, look, let's talk about the ratings wars in the morning. Is it really that cutthroat behind the scenes?
We all know one another and enjoy one another, but you know, no one wants to go around saying we're number two. We're number two. You know, you want to be number one. I'm competitive. I'm by nature. I'm an athlete by nature. But something my mama taught me. My first mommyism for you: when you strut, you stumble. So very humble about being number one. Very grateful, and we do not take it for granted one day.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah. Work really hard.
So, congratulations on being a cancer survivor. I haven't seen you since then. So, you know, your bounce back has been flawless and seamless.
I just love being used as a messenger.
Yes.
And my message is this too shall pass, no matter what it is that you're going through, and that's how I feel. But I'm so glad. Thank you. I'm really glad to be with you, Wendy. It's my first time. And I want to say that I know that a lot of people that watch you, they prayed for me, and it's my way of coming on the show and saying thank you. I felt those prayers, and I really appreciate them.
Now, I saw you bald. What? With my...
I got a good-shaped head.
You have a beautiful head. Thank God.
Oh, look at that head.
Thank God. Now, Isaac Mizrahi is there. What was all going on? What transpired?
We did. This was right after I finished chemotherapy in 2008.
Is that Rihanna on the right? Smiling at us? I think, doesn't it look like Rihanna?
Yeah, we'll say it is. We'll say it is.
Okay.
But actually it was Fashion Week, and we did something called very highbrow. I Dare You on Good Morning America. We dared each anchor to do something out of their comfort zone. And I wasn't really feeling that good about myself. Chemotherapy had really taken a toll on me. So I went on, did the fashion show with Isaac Mizrahi. And there were some beautiful models, and one model who walked out right in front of me, Tyra's show. Next model, America's Next Top Model. She comes walking out. Gravity hadn't set in yet. She's all tight and everything, looking all good. And then so I, come around the corner, and there was a mirror there, and I had my trusty little anchor do wig on.
Yes.
And I said, you know what? That's over. No.
And that was your brave deed.
So I just wanted to. I've been through so much, and I just wanted to embrace the moment.
Well, good thing you have a good shape head.
I'm telling you what. Because I don't want to find out again, but it's good to know that I got it underneath here.
And then you came out on social media.
Right.
When you thanked all your fans and your people who prayed for you, you also thanked your girlfriend.
Amber, yes.
Amber. I think that's one of the best things about social media, because I have a love-hate relationship with it. But if you want to make a big pronouncement about your life or an announcement, you no longer have to hold a press conference or call up People Magazine or something like that. You can just say it simple, and that's that.
Well, I think that's really where we've come. And the thing was, I was just grateful, and I was just thanking anyone and everyone. And I had not thanked Amber at that point, because you have to remember, July will be 10 years that we have been together.
Really?
Yeah, 10 years. 10 years. And she is not in the public eye. She is a registered massage therapist, a licensed massage therapist. I know you're like, hey. Yeah, get your mind out of it.
So how did you meet her? Did you have an appointment?
Blind date. Appointment. Yeah, we met on the table. No, it was a blind date.
Stranger things have happened.
I know. But the point being, she's not in the public's eye. I am. And people don't realize that when you are seeing someone involved with someone who's not, that's asking a lot of them to be in the public side. But she has been great. But we're not complaining at all. She's been wonderful about it. And it's been wonderful.
You guys live together?
See, no, because of the early morning hours and because of the fact that we have been together 10 years, and I think this is part of it, remember this article that was in the New York Times many years ago? It's like being together, living apart.
Yes.
And we are together more than we are apart, but technically we have our own apartments that we...
I mean, I don't remember the article, but I know what you're saying. It's just like houses these days, a lot of them are being built with double master bedrooms where everybody sleeps apart.
I'm up at...
Yeah.
Let's make it sound like... Well,
will you ever...
There's so much I want to say right now, but I really... But I want to keep keep my job, too. So I won't do it. But no, but the fact that I'm up at 3:15 in the morning, and we did try early on to be in the same place, and it just, she was more of a nocturnal person, but it has, you know, you got to do what works best for you.
Yes.
And this obviously works for us.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Well, Robin's going to stick around, everybody. Up next, we are going to talk with her about her exclusive sit-down interview with American Sniper widow Taya Kyle. So keep it here.
American Sniper, the blockbuster movie and one amazing love story. Now this Friday, the real-life love story. Taya Kyle, American Sniper Chris Kyle's widow.
What got you through it?
Deeply personal.
How were you able to tell your children?
From being there in the courtroom for the murder trial of the man who took her husband.
You got up at one point and left. Why?
To retracing his very last steps.
You ready to do this?
At that gun range, a powerful 2020. Friday at 10, 9 Central on ABC.
We're back with Robin Roberts. And that was the promo from tonight's 2020 American Sniper with her sit-down with the American Sniper widow, Taya Kyle. How did you get that interview?
I met her at the Oscars, of all places, because the movie American Sniper that features her husband, Chris Kyle, was nominated for 7 Oscars, and it was right at the end of the trial. The man who killed him and his friend, Chad Littlefield, was up on was on trial. Anyway, I met her with her sister, Ashley, and we just really hit it off. My father was military. My mother was a military wife. Taya is, and we just bonded. And so when her book came out soon after, she said, you know, I really would like to share my story with you. And she's one of my newest BFFs. She is wonderful.
Wow, what a score! Because I know in you guys' industry, in the news industry, it is considered a big get to get somebody like her, and it's very competitive, you know.
And it was just very innocent about it. Yeah, it was a very innocent way. Because,
and she liked you.
Yeah, we did. Because when she was there at the Oscars, she was very tentative about being there. Should she be there? Because the trial hadn't concluded yet, and some people were showing her some hate on Twitter and on social media. And she said, look, I wanted to say thank you to Bradley Cooper and Clint Eastwood for telling my husband's story the right way.
Now, Robin, for people who aren't familiar with the story, can you give us a brief synopsis?
Chris Kyle, considered America's deadliest sniper in American history. He was a part of the Navy SEALs, and he served on and off 1,000 days in Iraq. 4 deployments he was there. And he protected U.S. troops, allowed them to get into Fallujah, other hotbed areas, so they could take certain territory and end that war over there. So he was somebody who was from Texas, bigger than life. His nickname was the Legend, and then he was tragically killed trying to help a fellow veteran who was going through a difficult time, and he killed both he and his friend, Chad Littlefield.
They had gone to the gun range, everybody. Yeah. And, you know, to survive all that he survived, and to be killed in such a crazy way.
And when we went back there with Taya to the gun range, I've done a lot of things in my career, and it was a real moment. It was only the second time she had been back since her husband had been killed. But it is also a story about hope, renewal, just how do you get through those difficult times. And she wants to be able to put a face on what it is to be a wife of somebody who's in the military, and also to carry on her husband's legacy.
Well, we'll be watching tonight. Thank you, Robin Roberts. Make sure you check Robin out in a special edition of 2020. It's called Love, War, Renewal, the Taya Kyle story, tonight at 10 on ABC. Up next, we're going to show you some spring must-have beauty products, so stick around. How you doing? On an all-new Wendy, Magic's glamorous son, E.J. Johnson. He's lost a bunch of weight, but he hasn't lost his fears. And Cinco de Mayo meals. Latin food is my favorite food group.
Tuesday on an all-new Wendy.
We're putting the Cha-Ching in spring. April 23rd through May 20th. I'm calling Lucky Wendy watchers every day with a question about our show. And then it's a spin to see how much they can win. Watching Wendy could pay off big. Get details on how you can enter for your chance to play on my Facebook page now. Spring is sprung, so that means it's time to update your look with some new beauty products. I love beauty products. Here with this season's must-haves is our friend, style and beauty expert, Jen Fallick. Jen, nice to see you again. I like the curls in your hair.
Thank you. I like the curls in your hair.
Yeah, thank you. All right, let's talk.
Let's talk products here. So for spring, we've got a lot of really great trends, awesome things. First, let's start with the face. This is from Simple. The first one here is this micellar cleansing water. This is a French beauty secret that's now making its way to the U.S. in drugstores. And look at this. So it's oil and water, a little combo. You put it on just like a little cotton pad, and it's going to remove your makeup with the oil and then hydrate your face with the water. And you don't need any water around you, so you can like clean your skin on the go, remove your makeup, and refresh your face.
Quick, good. I wear a lot of makeup on TV, and I like to take it off right away. I'm going to try
Take it
that.
off on the go.
Now, what's this?
So this is from Murad. It's a blur, so it's called Invisiblur, and that's a big trend now because we're seeing it kind of blurs imperfections out, but this has SPF 30 in it, anti-aging ingredients.
Feels
so put
like
this on.
silk.
It feels so good, right? It fills in those fine lines. I love this. I think for spring, especially as we head into summer, if you tend to skip SPF, this is a great thing. You're going to want to wear it every day.
Yeah.
And then you get the SPF.
This is great. Okay. I love droppers.
Yes, so this is very cool. So now we're moving on to makeup, and this is from Cover FX. They're custom cover drops. What these do is they make basically any liquid product that you have or lotion into a coverage product. So this could be, you know, use 1 to 4 drops, mix it with your favorite lotion. It could be a face cream, it could be a body lotion. All of a sudden, you've got this great tint, and you can customize the color. So this is like if you just want a tinted moisturizer finish, but if you want a little more coverage one day, put another drop or two
If you want to be darker or lighter one day, you can.
There you go. It just gives you.
Yeah. No, I get what you're saying.
And it's there's 24 different shades. You can definitely find a great match.
Oh,
Again,
great.
You've got for your face, for your body.
Cute. Now, how much is
Awesome.
this? Oh, let me see. The dropper is $44. But it looks like a little goes a long way.
A little goes a very long way. And again, all the skincare products you already have and love, you can use with this. And then we've got some really cool lipstick over here. So a big spring beauty trend is this sort of 90s inspired, kind of crazy metallic rock and roll look.
Yeah.
So these are from Too Faced. They're melted metallic lipsticks. This is essentially what would happen if you left lipstick in your car and it melted.
Yeah.
This is sort of the texture
Good,
you would
they
get.
beat us to it. How often do we do that?
Exactly. And it's in a great, you know, the dispenser is easy to use. I'm wearing one right now. It gives you this cool metallic finish.
Yes.
It's kind of fun and shiny
there's
and funky.
a sponge at the top. This is cute.
It's
It feels
foolproof,
good, yeah.
fun colors. I just think this is a fun statement thing for the season.
Yeah,
so
cute.
love
Okay.
this.
Okay.
And then we get into body. And the big trend with body products, we're over lotions and creams. Now it's all about body serums. So they're a little lighter in texture. They're easy to sort of spread on the skin. Vaseline came out with a whole line of healing serums. So these are going to kind of heal your skin visibly by, 10 times over. When you apply, and I love it has some Vaseline jelly in there to seal the moisture in it. It feels so light,
because
right?
they're calling it a serum, but it looks like lotion to me.
But it feels different. If you feel it,
yes,
on your skin, it kind of works. It has a different viscosity to it. So
Yeah.
with the serum, it's going to melt into the skin faster.
It
You're
does
in a
have a-
hurry, put this on, run, you're done. And also for self-tanners, they've come out with serums. So L'Oreal Paris has Sublime Bronze. This is a self-tanning serum. So again, it's easy to work in the skin.
Yeah.
It dries quickly, and it gives you great coverage for 2 weeks.
And this is $8.99, and this is $10.99. Okay.
And finally, we've got nails. So everyone loves every nail trend. Understand? We all like to try different polishes. So this is so
Not me.
cool. Well, if you're into...
I'm a clear girl. All day. Boring.
But if you want to experiment,
Yes.
this is what you would put underneath. This is from New York Color, and it's basically a peel-off base. So it makes any polish that you wear just peel right off. And
Oh, wait now.
I do it right now. Of course, when I try and peel.
Now,
There you go. It all peels right off.
Look, did you see she did it?
See?
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah, and it doesn't damage the nails. So if you decide in the morning you want to go with the clear and at night you want to go hog wild with some crazy glitter, put this on before, peel it right off, like in the car, and next thing you know,
I'm taking
you've got
this
new nails. Take it home. Perfect.
Okay.
And then finally, nail art is the trend that's not going away. So for spring, it's all about either the 90s inspiration or florals. So this is from Red Carpet Manicure. They make these great at-home gel kits, but they have all these cool nail embellishments that you can use with a gel manicure or just on your own. Yeah. Love the rock royalty with the studs, very 90s inspired, and the blossom soiree. Obsessed. Look, it's all these little dried flowers. You can put them on your nails.
They're
for a
really
garden
cute.
party.
Now, how much is this? Is it
let's see. $24.99 for the set. And you can use it with all different types. You can use it a million different ways. There's all different embellishments, polishes, the whole set in there.
Well, thanks, Jen, for hooking us up for spring.
Yes.
Everyone in my studio audience is going home with a red carpet nail kit. For more information on all the products, go to wendyshow.com. Spring Cha-Ching is next. Watch The Wendy Show whenever you want on my YouTube channel. Hot topics, celebrity interviews, and of course my legendary after show. It's all on YouTube. Subscribe today. So, it's time to play Spring Cha-Ching. Let's get started and get our contestant on the line. Hello?
Hello?
Hello, is this Leanne Thacker from Pikeville, Kentucky?
It is, Wendy. Hello.
How you doing, Leanne? Okay.
Yes.
So, Leanne, it's nice to speak with you. You are today's Spring Cha-Ching contestant. Have you been watching our show every day?
Yes, I watch you every day.
I like your accent.
Oh.
Okay, it's time to find out how much you're playing for. My Suzanne is going to spin the wheel. Go ahead, Suzanne. Oh, my God! Leanne, you're playing for $5,000. But you only get the money if you can answer the following question. And you're only going to have 15 seconds to answer it, and your first answer is going to be your only answer, okay?
Okay.
Okay. I know, right? Yesterday...
I'm not ready to pass out.
Okay, look. Yesterday in Hot Topics, we were talking about Colin Farrell's romancing an older Hollywood legend. Who was the legend we were talking about? And go!
Oh, my God, it's Liz Taylor.
You're a winner, Leanne. $5,000. Thanks for playing. Up next, we're going to play... Oh, you're welcome, Leanne. Who's that? That's what we're playing next. Don't go away. This is Sanji. She's from Maryland, and she's going to play Who's That? We're going to show you a picture scrambled up of a celebrity, and you have to figure out who it is. Okay. So let's see the picture, and I'm going to give you a hint.
Okay.
All right. This is so obvious. She used to date Patrick Schwarzenegger. Show the picture. Who's that? You're not playing.
Yes, anyway. Okay, I know. Miley Cyrus?
Yes! You just